Welcome back, Sports Nightly here on the Husker Sports Network. And for the last couple of weeks, we've been updating you on Dream It, Do It, a great campaign in the state of Nebraska for over a decade now as we try to help young folks find their path in this ever-changing world. Tony Raimondo is with us. He is with NAMC, and we dedicate an entire month as Manufacturing Month. It's coming up here in a few weeks in the month of October. And I think it establishes how important manufacturing is to our economy in this country and obviously a global economy as well.
You got it, Greg. There's 14 million workers in manufacturing, about 100,000 in Nebraska. So Manufacturing Month was started by the NAM, the National Advanced Manufacturing Association, and we encourage businesses. That's why we want to be here on 9/15. We encourage businesses to open their doors to let students understand the careers that we have in the business world, from welding to CNC to technology, automation to accounting to marketing. Let the students understand what careers are in your region, and it's amazing. In the middle of October, we will give you numbers. We'll do a Dream It, Do It session right here like this, and we will tell you how many companies open their doors for business. It's going to be an all-time record this year.
I think there's a perception, TR, that manufacturing is a dying industry. I think you would argue that it's just an evolving industry, correct?
Manufacturing is evolving stronger than ever, is advanced manufacturing in our digital global economy. That's why we talk about STEM. We need science and technology, engineering and math students. We need that pipeline to increase on enrollment and graduations.
Each year, the Dream It, Do It campaign has ambassadors who represent the companies that are a part of the plan. We have two gentlemen who are ambassadors this year with us here tonight. Paul Ahrens, who works for Molex, joins us. First, Paul, I'll start with you. Just tell me about Molex a little bit. What do you do at Molex?
Well, Molex makes electrical connectors for the automotive industry here in Lincoln. And so I work in a group that designs the machines that make those connectors. So specifically, I'm a controls engineer, so I deal with the electronics and the programming of the machines to make them move and do what we need to do.
Let's go to your education path. What did you do to get yourself ready to do a job like this?
Well, it started out, I'm kind of lucky. I always knew I wanted to do it, so I kind of tinkered around in the garage and took some shop classes in high school. And then I went to SEC in Milford and got a degree in electromechanical technology. And for the type of engineering I want, I didn't really need the 4-year degree, so that's why I picked that, and this worked out pretty good for me.
Kind of nice to start the work world a couple years earlier, and then instead of having to go 4 or 5 years and get out and start earning a paycheck.
Yeah. And getting student loans paid off a lot quicker that way and a lot less debt, and it's a lot easier. So
we talked last week about debt-free work, and that's a great example of that. Well, it's great to have you here, Paul. Jacob Forbes is also with us. Jacob is with Behlen Manufacturing. And Jacob, let's just talk about your position and kind of tell the folks about what you do.
I work in the Behlen Country Engineering Department. I work as an engineering tech, so I make 3D models and 2D part drawings for the engineer when needed.
What attracted you to Behlen?
At first, it was my sister. She used to work at Behlen's in the, what was it? I can't remember.
She just worked at Behlen.
Yeah, she worked at Behlen.
She liked it, probably.
I think she worked in like the IT department or something like that. And she said it was a good place to work at, so I went from there and signed up sent my application in.
Good.
Went from there.
What do you like about the job?
Being able to, I don't on the spot.
We'll just go to another question. We'll edit that part out. Let's talk about your education path. What did you do to prepare to get this position?
I was lucky enough to have vocational rehabilitation on my side. They helped me figure out exactly what I wanted to do, because in high school I took a CAD class and I realized I loved to make things in 3D on the computer. So they found a career choice for me, and I went to Northeast Community College for architectural drafting, and I ended up in Behlen Manufacturing.
Very good. Well, it's great to have both of you here today, and enjoy your year as ambassador for your both your companies. Wonderful companies have been a part of the Dream It Do It campaign for 11 years now, and these are two good examples of why manufacturing's not an industry that's going away. It's going to keep expanding and evolving.
That it is, and 3D printing and 3D activities, Jacob, that stuff. Both of these young men are community college grads, and they're positioned, should they want to get additional education, their companies will pay, no doubt, 100%. Molex is incredible. If you go through their place, you can't even find any scrap. Isn't that true? Every machine has an automated system to get all the... Go ahead.
Oh, we just do a good job of hiding it.
Pushing it to the side.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
no,
all
they're,
automated.
Yeah, there's very little human interaction. We try to use the people for things that the machines aren't good at. So looking at the parts and making judgment calls and stuff like that.
Fantastic. Again, Paul, Jacob, great to have both of you guys here today. Manufacturing Month coming up here in a few weeks. And TR, we'll chat again here soon.
We sure will. Thank you, Greg.